my beautifully flawed friends. I hope you're having an awesome week. If you celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great time with your family. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you still had an awesome day. As the new year is coming along, a lot of people actually make the resolution to be vegan. And so this is going to be a great video for you because I'm going to let you know how I transitioned to veganism, and I'm also going to share some really helpful tools and apps that are going to help guide you and support you to your vegan lifestyle. One of the biggest things about transitioning to veganism is you gotta forgive yourself. You're gonna make a ton of mistakes, and that's okay. Okay, I feel like there is such a stigma toward the word failure. Failure is not bad. Like, you have to make mistakes in order for you to grow. So every time you fail, I think of that as a win, because as long as you learn the lesson, you're growing. And with every mistake that you make, you can get better from it. You only fail when you give up. So make sure you forgive yourself. It's a challenge, and challenges are kind of tough, but that's what makes it really awesome, because every time you overcome a challenge, you become that much more badass. So really, really cool. Just forgive yourself and just love yourself. Something that I really want to emphasize is when you are going vegan, don't go at this endeavor 100%. Like, don't just all of a sudden go cold turkey. I have a really awesome mentor, and she taught me whenever I try something new, always launch at 85%. Because when you launch at 100%, you can set yourself up for failure. And when you fail, that can be really discouraging for you, and you're like, I just don't even want to do this, like, I'm done. But when you launch at 85%, yes, you are going at your goal, you're really motivated, and you got that momentum, and you're ready to do it. But you're leaving yourself that 15% wiggle room to make mistakes, to learn, to grow, to forgive yourself. And you're still using that 85% to still allow yourself to make new habits, form those habits, strengthen those habits, and get better with it with daily and consistent application. So always start at 85%. And that's actually something that I did when I transitioned to veganism. When I was transitioning, I think it took me like 4 months to really phase out non-vegan food and to be a vegan. So something that really helped me, I added a vegan meal per week. So for example, my first week of being vegan, I ate normally, but let's say for breakfast, instead of having like milk and cereal, I substituted that for a vegan meal. So that whole week, I would take out one non-vegan meal and replace it with a vegan meal. So that kind of gets you used to it. Week 2, I substituted 2 of my normal meals for 2 vegan meals. So like my breakfast and my snack would now be vegan for that entire week. And then when you get to week 3, you start to substitute 3 vegan meals, and so on and so forth. So this actually really helps you transition into that vegan lifestyle. It helps you phase out foods that are not vegan friendly, and it also helps you start to realize how you should be shopping when you go to like a farmer's market or a grocery store. That can also be kind of challenging too. So I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of apps in the description box below. Download them for your phone. They are essential if you are out with friends or you're going grocery shopping. These apps will let you know like what alcoholic beverages are vegan friendly. It will let you know what restaurants and cafes in your area are vegan friendly. There's also a really cool app, and if you're grocery shopping and you're like, oh man, I don't know if this is vegan, take your phone and just scan the barcode, and it will let you know what ingredients are vegan and what's not. I'm also going to be sharing with you something really, really cool. It is a website, and it's called Veganuary.com. Think of like January, but Veganuary. And it's super cool. Its whole goal is to help you be vegan for 1 month. Just 1 month, January. And then if it's something you like, continue throughout the whole year. So Veganuary is super dope. They have a vegan starter pack, they got recipes, they got a whole list of ingredients of things that are not vegan friendly. Their whole goal is to help you transition smoothly to a vegan lifestyle. Really, really cool. Something you're going to notice is as you transition to veganism, you're going to notice a lot of people are all of a sudden pursuing a PhD in nutrition. You're going to have so many people question you about, oh, your protein intake, your B12 intake, oh, it's not healthy, I read this, I heard that. Forgive these people. Forgive these people. Anytime you do something that deviates from the norm, it's seen as radical. And being a vegan, you're now a part of a minority group. And that makes people uncomfortable. You know, people are going to feel, I think, self-conscious and insecure because of all the stereotypes that are associated with being a vegan. The most notable stereotype is that vegans are very judgmental. I would caution you from trying to force them to be a vegan or forcing them to understand what you're doing. They don't have to understand what you're doing, and they don't have to agree with you. You're doing this for you and for nobody else. It's your choice. If they want to continue with their lifestyle, okay, fine, that's great. Let them do that. But that same respect and courtesy should also be applied to you. Live your lifestyle. Do what you think is best for you. And if you want to be a vegan and try this out, either for ethical reasons or your own health, etc., you do that. You don't have to justify yourself to anybody, just like they don't have to justify themselves to you. Be respectful of what they choose to do and set up your own boundaries to make sure people respect you too. I think that's going to be very, very important. And that's the biggest thing with transitioning. You're going to notice a lot of people are going to question you. They're going to give you unsolicited advice. It's cool. It's cool. Just show them love. And if they want to try to guilt trip you or shame you or make you feel bad for your decisions, you got to set up those boundaries and you got to let them know, hey, I don't appreciate this. So I hope that's really helpful. If you do decide to transition to vegetarianism or veganism at the new year, please check out all the links that I'm going to post below. If you have any questions or if you need any support or guidance, please feel free to reach out to me. I got you. Veganism is a little bit challenging, but again, it took me 4 months to phase things out. It's gonna get easier with the consistency. That's all it really is. Focus, discipline, and consistency. You got this, and you're gonna be awesome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and an even better week. Until then, stay flawed.